Hello and welcome in Warhammer, and today I want to talk about Medusa and why it's better than you think. So, Medusa is a Dark Elf, Tier 3 and 4 unit, at least for Raka. And recently she received a buff and shit tons of nerfs. Seriously, she was nerfed to the ground, because previously she was shooting like one missile at a time, it had splash, it was great. Now, she does that. She's spinning a machine gun. And no joke, this is super powerful. Because, yeah. Because this unit... No. Oh, yeah, that stupid charge. Yeah, that's one of the drawback. Medusa charged from really far. God knows why. But look what she's doing. If you retreat, look how she's literally just destroying... Oh, Phoenix Guard, yeah? Let's see it. So... Ah, the terrain sucks. Yeah, this is a Regiment of Renown Medusa, which has 30 shots, but much more powerful misses. It's just destroying it. Regular Medusa have like 10 shots more, which is like around 40. And missile strength reduced by like 200-ish. Oh, they're large. So it's a battle playfield for Medusa. Medusa loves infantry. Tighter they are, the more damage she will do. It's merciless and super powerful. Back before the buff and nerfs, she was good against pretty much everything with the missile, but she did not have many shots. They were okay, quite slow. It was good against single entities. It was good against infantry. It was also good because it had a nice splash. Now, it's amazing against infantry and very mediocre against loose formations and single entities. If single entity shot stands, it's a big one, then okay. But if it's a small lord hero, yeah, Medusa is not gonna get that much value. And yeah, you saw how far that the charge from far away was actually really bad. So this is disappointing, to say at least. But regular Medusa will definitely, especially in a siege situation, but I use it not only in a siege, but in a siege formation it will shine because you have pretty much a free shooting. But I started to put Medusa 2 up to 4 per army as a supplement. Because on a field battle, I destroyed this Phoenix Guard. They didn't reach me. I mean, they 72 entities, but no life almost. They're gunners, absolutely. Yeah, so smaller group is worse for Medusa, unfortunately. So she's not performing well against like trees. I had here a lord. Even cavalry is a little bit iffy. And she's okay fighter, I'd say. She's not the greatest, but also does some splash damage. So there is some kind of cleave here at least. But as a supplement in the field battles, I had Medusa in front of my army. It was a mix of Shades, Hydras, and Medusa. So Medusa was... that's actually disappointing. Yeah, so Medusa was in front, and they were shooting, because their range isn't like impressive. But they were shooting almost everything. And when, when they came to melee, Medusa was fighting easily. And then started attack. So I sent Hydras. In the meantime, Shades were shooting. That's not the best formation because Shades were hurting my Medusa, and Tyrion really was hunting down them. Tyrion against Medusa and melee. Oh my god, it's such a powerhouse. But before that, units were going on top of each other. So they were clipping on each other. Jesus, that was so ridiculous. They did like 25, 30,000 damage. Archers were like putting on it. They perform Medusa against against infantry performs way better than Shades. Because the splash is just insane. So 40 shots. And I found just B as a backup, a supplement for army is wonderful. 23. Yeah. 1500 per volley. And they work really good against infantry. They're like anti large apparently. It's Medusa is the regiment of renown is the anti large, I think. Yeah, probably. But in melee, she have a lot of armor piercing. Even the regiment of renown, yeah, it's like 260 before buffs. So they're really good to chasing like lords and heroes. The melee attack, if you send more than one, yeah, they're pushing a little bit, but they're bouncing it off. So Lord is having troubles to escape. Yeah, like this charge is pushing stuff on the side. But it's doing its job. So, is it good to spam it? I don't think so. I don't think they can protect themselves in melee good enough. They are very good, like a supplement for army, even with range units. Look, this is my army. I have artillery, dragon, shades, and Medusa. And I found one Medusa for this specific army is good enough. But I do have, like, others. I have army that have 4 Medusa, and I have army full of Medusas. And this army is sick. I love to send it against Lizard Man is just blowing away. Even the single entities having troubles because they're big. Medusa is very good against, like, if you have to choose one single entity, it's gonna be a big one. Because the splash, she need to hit all the 3 shots she's spitting in a volley, right? Otherwise, it's a miss. But if she hits everything, and the big lizards, big dragons, they're really good at that. She gets the value. In a range army, like I said, Medusa is in front. She's a bodyguard. But I started to think about putting her on the sides and having, protect the flanks. Because she will do it. Sadly, the biggest drawback for me is, in fact, that stupid charge. Because she's still in range to shoot something, but no, she's gonna just charge it. So this is terribly annoying. But Medusa have, yeah, I'll show you in a moment. I'll show you in a moment the actually let's finish. I'll show you the real Medusa, not the Regiment of Renown, and what they can do. 29,000. It was 20,000 before the end of the battle. I think she killed the dragon as well. Yeah, she did kill the dragon because he was about to breed on the move away, came back, and I finished him off with her. So Medusa gained much more value in the recent patch. Imagine she was able to shoot. She was able to shoot
What you don't take.
above the walls. You could shoot above the wall like a crossbow or bow.
Territory now.
That was ridiculous. I didn't manage to check it out before the nerf. But yeah. Oh, it's actually 30 shot. What? I must have an army.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
30 shots?
Feel my whip.
Okay, so it's only 30 shots. I thought it's more, but no, it's only 30 shots. Weird. I thought I had 40, but maybe that was some kind of twist. Nevertheless, so it's 40 shots. Sorry for that.
I tame the untamable.
Explosive damage, shoots per volley 5. It's actually 5 of them. Oh my god, I didn't even notice because it's so fast. Weapon strength, 260 armor piercing, like I said, bonus versus large. So they are good against large. Duh. Melee defense, melee attack, it's all iffy. She's not the best fighter. She gonna perform some fight, no doubt. She gonna fight to the death. She's good at it. If she's surrounded by other Medusas or something like Hydra or Hero, she's way better because fighting on her own, she is doing too much wiggle. Her animation is taking a lot of time. So her weakness is definitely melee attacks alone. But together, they perform so much disruption. They can work really, really nice. That's why I tend to keep Medusa together. Because if I have to fight even anti-large unit, they will knock them off so hard. It's actually working on, their advantage. Okay, so talents for Medusa is not impressive, okay? Reload time, great. So charge. Yeah, just reload and some weapon strength and a charge bonus. And the other one, physical resistance, weapon strength and speed. Yeah, that's good. Because Medusa, you can kite infantry. You can use it to your advantage. If you shoot it from the side, that's even better. But you can kite infantry. She's faster than most infantry, so you can move away, shoot a volley, and kite it a little bit. It's a lot micro-intensive, but you can do it before main battle starts. You can start it in the middle and kite it back slowly. She can burn artillery ammo. She's good at it because she counts a big entity, and she is fast. She's very good to burn also other shots, except artillery is not exception. So they did really nice buff her. I wish to see her before the nerfs after the primary buff, how powerful it is. But that was 3 nerfs. I think it was 3. So that probably was absurdly powerful if she got so many nerfs in a row. Shooting above a wall, oh my god, that was probably something unspeakable. So, yeah, this for Medusa, they work really nice if you buff them. They're with chevrons, they're really good. Yeah, 820. Holy shit! This is gonna just destroy everything. The splash, power, weapon strength, stats are iffy, but this guy is definitely buffing them. So Medusa also have physical resistance, some missile resistance, no biggie. She's causing terror.
Lord of the Black
That's why
Court.
it's wonderful against infantry, because it's a lot of disruption. And the most important thing, she is a siege attacker. It takes time for her to open a gate. It seriously takes some time. But you can launch attack with Medusa. And Medusa can be recruited at least in the calf. Yeah, I think she's always tier 3. I don't think it's more. 325 upkeep cost, so she is costly, but Dark Elves have no problems whatsoever. I have 8 armies, still making decent money, and yeah, slaves, whatever.
High Beastmaster.
So it can be done. You
Supreme
can try
sorceress of Grond.
toy with
Lord
Medusas
of the
as a
Wild
Doom
Things.
stack. You can try it. It's not gonna hurt you. Actually, I need to check if. Yeah, I'm interested how it works for others, but I think it's always tier 3.
I am Prince.
Let's get the worst of them all, Malekith. And you're gonna have to build the wizard building anyway for wizards, and research rate it provides. So eventually you have option to get it. Problem, it's time you need to recruit them, because it takes 2 turns at least. There is no global, so whatever, but it takes at least 2 turns to recruit it. That's why Black Arcs are wonderful, because you can get them in a field. You don't have to build a building inside the settlement. You can have.
A vile corruption.
Yeah, Medusa is always there. So that's her primary stats. 5 shots. Explosion is powerful as hell. Armor piercing, so yeah. If something is armored and blobbed up, it dies so fast. It's actually unfair. It's so unfair. And Medusa wasn't like that. She was liability before. Now she's a, something you really want to have. But I didn't show you the true power of it because I didn't have opportunity to have a field battle with Medusa versus like infantry or big boys. That's why you should try it by yourself. I was trying to get into it, but I never had opportunity to fight it with the armies, to be honest, against it, because it was always auto-resolve so powerful. They're really strong in auto-resolve, but they get hit quite a lot. Medusa are great. They get buffed, and I hoped they won't receive any more nerfs, because the feeling she provides, it's screams joy. Machine gun Medusa that just erase infantry. It feels like Gatling gun, or I don't know, like the same joy you can have from organ guns, for instance. Organ guns provide pretty much the same fun. Difference is organ guns cannot move fast, cannot fight well in melee. This is a mobile organ gun. Well, it doesn't pierce, but it causes explosions, so it's somewhat comparable to organ guns. And organ guns are tier 4. Tier 3 unit that does so much damage and splash, and it's fast. It's wonderful. If you go for like minor settlement or siege, you can have some Medusa gang. If you enter the settlement and send Medusa from the other side and capture some points, and they will defend themselves so well. There is multiple options where you can use her. So Medusa is overall just great. But I might be wrong. I might be a lunatic. I like flashy stuff that does explosion and kill shit. But that's me. Let me know in a comment what do you think. And yeah, I hope I convinced you a little bit. And if not, well, sorry, I try. But thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.